Yo, 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 what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to another Tonk 7 TMI Tuesday. I am your substitute host, Shake Money, and tonight we break down El Capitan is doing some film breakdown late night. You got Ali in color every morning with Top of the Tailgate, cup of color every once in a while. You got myself, Lewis. We bring you the drive times and smoke lounges along with my man Crypto. KP will be not this weekend, but the following weekend. He'll be coming back with some fantasy football. And of course, tomorrow, Crypto and myself will be on live Thursday morning at 2:00 in the morning with a live episode of Insomnia, man. I want you guys check out my man, check over people at Fanatics where you can get college gear, football gear, NFL, basketball, whatever you like, whatever you're into, and hit the link, man, and let them know that we sent you. We got Dubby energy drink. Great. All you need is one scoop with a glass of water, and you got energy, focus with none of that crash. And I like to bring up the fellas we have in back, starting with Crypto, my man
What's
Color,
going on?
the Rabbit Dolphin, and El Jefe, the General, Mr. El Capitan. What's going on, fellas?
What up? What up? What up?
What's happening?
What's going
We
on,
in
Dolphin
there.
Thursday?
No, Dolphin Thursday.
Moss Sports, what's going on? What's up,
Scrappy's
Scrappy?
in here.
So, as always, I have 4 topics that I would like to talk about, and obviously we'll start off right at the back with Hard Knocks.
Hard
What you
Knocks
guys
is
think of it
good,
so
man.
far?
Looks good. I'm happy about it.
Mm-hmm.
It was a great watch. We had
Good
a little watch
addition.
party watching it. I know everybody on the panel has seen the show, and it was pretty good, man. I like what I seen. You know what?
Yeah, I enjoyed
Something
it.
that stood out outside of the funny parts, obviously, and the cinematography. But something stood out to me was their preparation and how they schematically are working against their opponents. You know, they didn't want to come into that game last Sunday and it be, hey, we couldn't get a lot done because Crosby ruined the whole game. So they had perfect scheming for it and everything like that. I liked what I seen from a coaching perspective of this football team.
Yeah, man, I did too.
I agree.
I'm glad there wasn't. Like I said, the only thing I'm worried about is, what sells more. Like color, I was talking about color, a train wreck or a happy ending, and train wrecks sell more. So I think they'll get more a kick out of seeing a collapse than they will seeing a team be cohesive
Cinderella story.
and win it all. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I see what you're saying. There is something. There'll be way more people showing up to shit on the Dolphins than they would to show up and cheer for us to win a Super Bowl. That's for sure. But hey, that's all right. I mean, listen, there is something to be said that you know, I I want to say I said this, and D1 on Twitter was talking with me about it too. It seems like we are the most hated team across the NFL as far as like an opponent to go against. Like if you ask other fan bases, hey, anyone outside of your division, who do you hate? The Dolphins is top on a lot of their lists. I don't know
Yeah.
why.
I don't know. I thought I heard one of the referees tell Tua, "Hey, one of my neighbors in Fort Myers, his name is Pete. He hates you for some reason."
Damn.
Yeah. So we'll be like, well, who is that guy?
Well, I know for me, one of the things I took away, and we always hear it, is the way Coach McDaniel is with n- not so much just with Tua, but with everybody in general. And everybody knows that I am a big Brian Flores fan. And I still
Me
am.
too.
But the fact of the matter is, bro, just seeing this again, I think Cap kind of said it earlier. Watching it, we know they're going to be in the building. You seen how the show started off. Mike McDaniel saying, "Don't change anything. Like just be yourself, because he's going to be himself." And just watching it, bro, everything like little bits and pieces here and there, or rumors that everybody up on the panel might hear about McDaniel. I think already in episode one, you see it. He does seem, whether he's quirky or not, or people think he's weird or not, for some reason it works for him, and I just think he has a real good pulse of the in the building, right? Like
Mhm.
it just seems that it's not only the interaction with Tua or Tyreek or Waddle, or it's just everybody. Even that little clip when they were having, I think it was a UDFA or undrafted rookie play the role of Max Crosby and go and hit Tua, and the way Mike McDaniel went up to him after and was like, "Hey man, just keep doing that.
Mhm.
Great job." And it just, you could tell that the players do buy into Mike McDaniel, man. And for me, it was, it was good to see.
Yeah. And you know what? It's like, and as far as you look at some of the greats in whatever profession, you look at Al Pacino, great actor. You look at Quentin Tarantino, great director. And one thing that both say about both of them is that they're very weird, quirky personalities. You know what I'm saying? You want to think about how they direct and act and whatever, that they have those type of personalities. But a lot of these people that are geniuses, they're very awkward when it comes to social personalities, and they have weird quirks to them. You know what I
So
mean?
all artists are a little eccentric.
Yeah.
It to find something that looks different to you and be able to express it so other people can see what you're seeing is it's a hard feat to accomplish, and you got to have some sort of kind of obliviousness to like the weirdness of it to be that. So there, I understand what you're saying and the correlations between what an artist does and how they're able to express themselves, and that's kind of what I get in the vibe of Mike McDaniel. There's an artisticness there, that this quirkiness funneled into something he loved, which is football, and it has manifested itself into what I can see by, not just, first of all, you hear it from all these other guys, and there's so many different personalities on the football team. There's correlations in like rooms. Linebackers are like linebackers, and defensive linemen are like that, and often, like these guys intermingle and stuff like that. But to be a guy to lead all these different personalities, ages, and stuff like that, it's a hard feat.
Hmm.
There's a rah type of thing you can do where,
Yeah.
soldier into battle, and you can turn everybody into soldiers.
Hmm.
We've seen that, but to lead it in the way where everybody's finding themselves to be comfortable with who
Hmm.
they are and how they're doing it, and then coaching it from that angle, it's pretty fucking awesome.
And he approaches it from a psychological. I like how he deals with everybody in a psychologically. You know what I'm saying? How he deals with everybody. One of the best terms I've heard was, "You don't treat everybody the same. You treat everybody fairly."
You
And
know,
that's pretty good.
Good point,
there's
Shay.
a there's a term that my dad would always say. He goes, "You got to be a man of many hats,"
Hmm.
and meaning that, I'm going to work. I put my workman hat on. I come home. I put my father hat on. I got to wear my
Hmm.
husband hat sometimes. I got to be this guy hat. You got to be a man of many hats. And with that many adult men that you have to deal with, I mean, it's not just the players.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? He's got it all across, but he's able to wear all these different hats to be, who he needs to be to these people, but still maintain true to himself. That's why it seems so natural.
for sure. Oh man. So
What do you think, Crypto?
I enjoyed it. Uh, I enjoyed it. I mean, I think it's something coming in the middle of the season. I think it's the perfect timing to see what the transition will be from the latter part of the season compared to last season. When we get to see it on stage. Like a cinematography view, inside view of what was going on behind the scenes, or at least a good insight on what was being done. You know, uh, if we reverse what we did, or we continue what we did. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? So it's good to now have a little bit of an insight on what was going on,
Yeah.
instead of it being just pure speculation and
Hey,
guessing what
Crypto,
was done.
what do you
Yeah.
think, fella? What do you think, fellas? He was watching film. It was either early in the morning or late at night. He's watching film of Max Crosby. Do you think next episode we're getting any film on Tim Boyle or whatever? Where he's going to get that film from?
No, he's going to talk about their defensive line. He can be talking about Williams or Sauce Gardner. That's going to be the
Quentin
next
Williams
episode.
or
Yeah, or
Gardner.
Sauce
Yeah.
Gardner. Yep, that's who he's going to
Yeah.
be
It'll
talking
be.
about.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh,
Shit.
Maybe
so
Yeah,
Brees
he could be
Hall.
talking about Gardner. Yeah.
damn.
Because
I was hoping I get some Tim Boyle talk, Pat.
Hey,
Shot me
listen.
down.
Tim Boyle.
Hey, listen.
I don't know.
The only Boyle the defense will be talking is if someone has
Right.
one on the foot.
That's it, bro. I
Oh
don't think
man.
anyone even. I think they're going to not
The
even
foot.
call him by his name. They're probably going to call him by whatever number he wears. Number, whatever. That's how they're going to do him dirty. They ain't even going to know his name.
Oh, Joe
Number so and
Riz.
so.
Tim Boyle's film is on VHS. Wow.
Tim
We got
Boyle.
to go back to
Tim
VHS.
Boyle's gonna. Tim Boyle's
Right.
gonna pull an Alicia Keys. You don't know my name.
Color, what'd you think of Hard Knocks?
Wow.
But man, like I said, I hope this
Yeah,
doesn't come to bite us in our ass. You know what I mean?
look, I'm not gonna lie. I'm on.
Yeah.
I hate it. Everybody knows I hate the distraction. I think it's like no good could come of it. But I was actually pretty happy with the show. I was pretty entertained. I thought it was well done, well put together, and I thought the HBO crew did a pretty good job of, just casting reality and not trying to
Yeah,
fluff stuff or
it didn't seem
underhype
to be
stuff.
interfered. It didn't seem
Yeah.
like they interfered, did it?
And it also doesn't seem like they were
No,
interfered
they
with
kept the distance.
too much.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Mhm.
They kind of
it
narrated the
did all
story.
right.
They
I
kind of
think
narrated.
I'm a lot more comfortable with it than I was a week ago.
And by the way, Daniel, we're not dropping the link, but tomorrow I am doing a drive time early. I titled it Thanksgiving Food Fight Past the Stuffing Open Panel. So tomorrow I will be doing the drive time open panel. So for sure.
Yeah, and over
my-
the break, I'll be popping in and out with some stuff too.
My favorite tidbit, obviously, that Campanelli speech. I mean, it could have come
That's
right
what I
out
was
of my
waiting
own.
for. We've been holding it in, Color. That's why I threw it to you. Let's get on the
It could have come
Campanelli
right out
thing.
of my own head, man. I mean, I don't know, but and also that little tidbit with the referee telling Tua, "Hey, stay healthy. We need you." Like,
We
man,
need
God,
you.
has
Is
the
Tua
NFL, has
getting?
HBO been holding on to that for a whole week, man? Damn, good
Does
catch.
the NFL?
Yeah, for them to catch that. Yeah.
Is Tua getting some of the Tom Brady love that he used to get from the refs? Just the gushing on it? Or can we expect a little of that in the future potentially? I'll take that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah, for sure.
But the Anthony
Go-
Campanelli speech, first of all, is this guy a fucking linebackers coach or what? Right? You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I need out of my linebackers coach, number one. And to me, that's how I want. That's the mentality I played with when I played football because, speed and athleticism and everything you need to be good. But let's call it for what it is. The one thing you're going to need to win a football game eventually, it might not be this game, it might not be next game, but if you want to beat a real team, it's who's going to outwill the other team. And the only way to break that down is to have that type of mentality where I am going to overwhelm you with pursuit. Your will be lesser than mine on this day. And if you have enough guys, with that mentality on the field versus the other team to outweigh whoever they have with that mentality, chances are you win that football game. Because it doesn't matter if you get a big freaking touchdown or a big sack or a big interception if I don't stop because I'm going to get mines. And that's how, and somebody else is with me going to get theirs. And eventually in football, somebody hangs their head low. Somebody puts their hands on their hips. Somebody puts their hands up and sucks wind. And now you've got them. It's just like boxing. It's just like a lot of athletic competitions where eventually it doesn't even have to be an endurance thing as much as I'm going to impose my will on you and defeat your will. You're gonna show me your belly and you're gonna give up before this game is over, and I'm gonna take my victory. That's the type of shit I love.
For sure. Hell yeah.
That's my victory, bitch. All right, sorry.
Yeah, man. Like I said, look, at the end of the day, everybody made the excuse about how Denver, when they lost to Broncos, oh, it's a division game. Well, Jets, last I checked, they were a division game. So at the end of the day, this isn't going to be a give me. I don't give a fuck, how bad Buffalo beat them this time around. But you know what I mean? It was in Buffalo they beat them. So
Yeah,
at the end of
Buffalo's
the
a
day, we
different
still got
team
to
at
respect
home.
them. Huh?
Buffalo's a different team at home.
Yeah. Same thing with Miami. We're a different team at home too, but
again, look what it cost Buffalo at home. How many guys went down in that game for Buffalo?
yeah.
And I don't
At
want
the
to
end of
get
the
off
day,
topic here real
yeah.
quick, but Lewis, that's kind of the stuff we were talking about with the Christian Wilkins talk about. Well, at least what I was talking about is that Buffalo might be a good football team, but because they paid so much money to like certain players, they're finally feeling the depth cost of paying players to keep their defense to extend their window, and
Mhm.
the guys in the back end that are the DBs that are getting a little long in the tooth, or guys that whatever are they're starting to come up injured all over the field.
Hell yeah. So
I would agree, Kat. I listen with the Christian Wilkins thing specifically. We're gonna sometimes you have to lose good players or even great players to keep the flow going for the
Yep.
overall aspect of the team moving forward, right? And
Mm.
I just think right now we're in a good space right now because Christian Wilkins is on the team. But do we want to ride this momentum for the next year to 2 years, or do you want to try to carry this thing over to for the next 5 to 7 years? And I think sometimes you have to give to receive. In
Well,
other words, so I'm
here's a
with you.
quick thing. I'm sorry I'm getting off topic here, Shake, but
that's
here's a
all good.
quick thing because we talked about players getting lost and stuff like that because you're gonna pay him guarantees that are gonna devour a large portion of your cap if you were gonna pay this guy. And we talked about role players. I would say this: if signing Christian Wilkins means you have to lose Deshaun Elliott, would you take that?
No,
See, I think Deshaun Elliott is more important overall for the price point that we can keep him versus the importance of Christian Wilkins and the price it would be to keep him. Not that Christian Wilkins is lesser of a player than Deshaun Elliott, but when you measure the two and know what you're going to pay them, I would never take that deal.
I would agree.
But
I would definitely agree.
look how this defense plays without Deshaun Elliott. It's a completely different look.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think that's a very good point, and that's just bringing up Deshaun Elliott. The one for me is we have 4 offensive linemen, Cat, on 1 year deals. Basically, next year, 4 of our starting offensive linemen are not under contract, and that's Austin Jackson, Robert Hunt, Connor Williams, and Isaiah Wynn. So if
Mm-hmm.
you mean to tell me that signing Christian Wilkins, let's say we're losing 2 out of those 4, I don't know. I mean, what are you going to do in free agency to clean that up, or you're going to go in the draft and insert, let's say, a rookie center or a rookie, you know, right tackle to protect like Tua? Like
Yeah, bro.
I
Or
I I
some
have a hard time with that.
journeyman that's in his some journeyman. I mean, okay, Kendall Lamb, we got lucky, but how many times you get lucky with a Kendall Lamb? You know what I'm saying? Never.
Mhm.
So
Right.
or Isaiah Wynn even. Now I would say this. and I know you've seen this too, about PFF's rankings of the top players in some positions, and
I
ranked
did see that.
number one for top ranked potential free agent next year center is Connor Williams. Yep.
Mm.
Then, but listen to this, guys, and I know you know where I'm going with this, Lou.
Yep.
Number 3 in guards is Robert Hunt. And number 6 in all tackles, both sides, is Austin Jackson right now. And those are 3 guys that are pending free agents, all 3 starters. Are you willing to sacrifice 2 of those 3 guys for Christian Wilkins?
I'm not.
I'm definitely not.
No,
Especially
hell no.
when I'm considering the price points. I could probably take the guaranteed money that Christian Wilkins would command next year and split it in a way that I could keep both Connor and Hunt.
Agreed.
So oddly enough, and I seen that you pointed this out, where is Christian Wilkins on that list?
Yeah, I was wondering, like, where's Christian Wilkins in pending free agents at that position? Where does he rank?
I don't know.
I would assume he's high, but it's, and again, I don't want this to come out because Cap, you've been a part of a lot of these conversations, and the way it goes is, well, Cap, you're a hater, you just don't like Christian Wilkins, and look, bro, it's not that. It's just, again, you can't just, and this is just my opinion, right? Everybody is free to feel how they want to feel, but if you're telling me, hey, Lewis, we're going to give you Christian Wilkins, but we're going to lose 2 to 3 guys, I don't think Christian Wilkins is worth that. Again, I love the player, love what he represents for the organization. He's everything you would want, but sometimes, again, you have to lose to win. You see what I'm saying? And that's just life, man. But
well,
you know,
another
we'll see how it
way
works
to
out.
look at it. Another way to look at it, Lou, is, you know, we've heard the scenarios in which it would take to keep Christian Wilkins, and you know that's not withstanding, you know, restructures on other players to do that. But I'm still just thinking about who I got to sign this year, who I got to sign next year. You know what I'm saying? I got to understand. People think, oh, you paid Christian Wilkins $25 million a year. You know, you pay him $25 million this year. That's all we'll ever have to pay him. No, bro, you're paying that guy 23, 24 every year, potentially more every year if you structure it in a certain way to try to manipulate the cap. But I just hear in all the scenarios in which you keep a guy like Christian Wilkins, all of the 150 moves that have to happen, where to me the quickest distance between 2 points is, do I figure it out with either 5 or 6 new guys and how to play with the money on 1 or 2 of my guys under contract, and then figure out how to divvy up my contract for 5 or 6 other guys that I want to keep? Or do I just say, hey, I can keep everything and do whatever I want and not sign Christian Wilkins? You know what I'm saying? It just seems like a lot of fucking
I agree.
paperwork just to keep one fucking guy. I understand his importance, but you're getting rid of so much other assets. It's just a lot of work. You know, now that could change. Listen, Christian Wilkins goes off and fucking gets 8 more sacks the rest of the year, and you know, is still, listen. I would say this caveat: Christian Wilkins is playing the best I've ever seen him play right now. I think right now
I would agree.
when we talk about pursuit, I think there's nobody on this team right now that doesn't have the pursuit the way Christian Wilkins does. You know, however I fucking mean it. You know, he is killing it.
Hey.
But I would agree.
But can that? I mean, when we look back and he has look, motherfucker goes into the playoffs and gets 2 sacks in the first playoff game. He'll price himself out of Miami, to be honest with you. That's what I foresee happening with Christian Wilkins is that he does well late in the year and even great on in a big game on in the playoffs, and he pretty much prices himself out of Miami. He gonna get like 28 million a year or something stupid like that from some other team. Why am I gonna compete with that? You get the fuck out of here.
So, y'all ready for the next topic?
Yeah, sorry, Shake. I just got
No,
off
no,
on a
no. It's
tangent
all
there.
good, man. That's
You
what I'm
good?
asking.
Yeah, we ready.
All right, here we go. What y'all doing for Thanksgiving?
Oh man. I guess I'll take this one. I'm gonna eat, watch football, and spend time with family, man. I think that's the normal traditions, at least at my house, man. Listen, there's a lot of things to be thankful for, at least again in my household. Obviously, wife, kids, everybody being healthy, family in general being healthy. That's always a plus. And then I'll just say it, not trying to come off as soft or anything like that, but being, a guy that comes and loves to talk nothing but Miami Dolphins almost 24/7 while I'm at work in Twitter Spaces or up here with you guys. Just just thankful for the opportunity that gave me, Color gave me. Absolutely humbled to be doing shows with you, Shake, and just
Hell yeah.
everybody on the platform included,
Same
man.
here.
So just thankful for life, man. That's what I'll be doing this weekend, though. Just eating, drinking, watching football, and talking shit with you guys, man. So, and spending time with
Hells
family.
yeah. I'm thankful to have a bunch of
Hmm.
motherfuckers that would do it. Like I mean, shit.
Hmm.
I could just be my lonesome ass up here trying to talk it. I'm glad I found a bunch of other motherfuckers that gel enough to get it. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll be getting shit from my house with my wife. I mean, we're going to my sister's. Uh, Parents are meeting us there. We're going there. All the kids going to Brandon the bookie's house. They're hosting, so I'll be sitting on his couch watching football and making a mess of his house and not cleaning nothing up like a good brother-in-law should.
Hell yeah.
Drinking all his beer and everything. It's gonna be awesome.
So no, man. My what we do is we go to different restaurants and we do buffets, so we don't have to do no cleaning.
Fucking
And then
brilliant,
after that,
bro.
I
I'm
think
going
I
to my
might actually try that.
yeah
That's brilliant.
I always
That's
said I was
brilliant.
going to do that one year.
yeah we're going to a place in Sarasota. I forgot what it's called, but yeah, it's a place in Sarasota. And then after that, we're going to my lady's mom's house, and then the in-laws house, and then that we'll go home and watch some games. You know,
Bro, I love Sarasota. What a beautiful city.
yeah, it is.
Beautiful
It's
city.
getting expensive like Miami though. That's the
Oh
that's
hell
the
yeah.
Hmm.
It's meant for the 1%, dog. Like I've been to Sarasota a couple times,
Is
Mhm.
partied in
that expensive?
Sarasota. Oh yeah, no, dude, Sarasota's got ridiculous fucking art all over the sides of the road and shit. It's high dollar holler.
Mm-hmm.
It's meant for the
Oh man.
1%. Yeah.
that
Oh
in
man.
And the
Naples.
A billionaires
and the
club, huh?
and the traffic is a bitch in
A
Sarasota as well.
bitch, bro. And don't fucking speed. They'll light your ass up, dude. I don't give a shit. Don't be going 3 miles over. They'll get your ass. And if you go to
Yeah.
like the
Damn.
keys that they have around there, like Longboat Key and shit, their
Hmm.
fucking speed limits are like 17 miles an hour and shit. And they mean that shit, dog. Do not speed. They will pull you over quick. But that some of the most beautiful water in the whole friggin' state right there, bro.
And
If you
yeah,
guys are ever in
Siesta Key.
Sarasota, if you're ever in
What's
Sarasota, go to Clark Road. There's a street. It's called Clark Road, right? Exit 205. Go to
Hmm.
Munchie's 420, man. That is shit is the best. That shit is off the
sounds
chain.
dope.
Munchie's 420.
I
Hmm.
might have to holler at that. I love Sarasota. Every time I go there, I have a fucking blast for
As a
whatever I'm
matter of fact,
doing.
Man versus Food. You ever remember that show, Man versus Food?
Yeah.
He took his first L there.
Oh, word?
Yeah, he tried their suicide hot wings and didn't finish the challenge. He lost.
Yeah, homie. Don't try us Floridians, homeboy.
But
We batting 1,000 around yonder. Pull
yeah,
out the
man.
big guns.
What about you, Crypto? What you doing?
I'm pretty much gonna be doing kind of the standard, you know, watching the triple header, you know, followed up by our game, and then since I got to do a lot of grocery shopping that I'll go do for the next 2 weeks worth. So I'm pretty much gonna be doing friends and family Thanksgiving cooking. So we'll be cooking. I wanted to do one of those buffets, like you said, go out and just do a lot of samples of all the buffets of the different styles of cooking. I might do it next year, but hell, I still might do it this year. You know, depends on how much I done stuff my face this at my house. But yeah,
Get an Uber for that.
just
Oh,
get a
yeah.
what you call it.
Yeah, get a Lyft or an
It's not
Uber.
enough stuffing and cranberry sauce to go around. But yeah,
What would you say is your
and
favorite food and
I'm
your
gonna be
least
doing
favorite
some
food?
drinking.
What about
What
you,
was your
Color?
favorite
What
food and your least favorite food,
I got
Crypto?
collard greens.
Oh, I love collard greens.
I'm not gonna
fucking
go with
love collard
dessert.
greens.
I'm gonna go with the collard greens, chopped onions, with the grilled or chopped. Yeah, I like the red onions, and
I like collard
then
greens
I'll
with
go with
turkey
the
necks.
good old fashioned
Fucking right,
cornbread.
Shake.
Crumple up
Mm.
the cornbread and put it in there with some apple cider vinegar. Oh man, it's so good. I can have some tonight. I'm talking up an appetite. Of course, the cranberry stuffing and dressing with turkey or ham either works for me. But turkey is because you can put different type of meats inside of it. The
So,
Italian
okay, I got a
Italian
question, Crypto.
sausages.
Your
You know,
cranberries. Do you eat that cranberry jelly stuff?
yeah, I eat both. I do the
Fucking, that shit's
regular,
nasty as fuck. I hate that shit. I don't like it.
like the jelly, the one that
Hell
comes,
no. Do not
the
give me
one
some
that you
ice
get,
cold. Don't give me some ice
ice
cold
cold
canned
cranberry
fucking
jelly.
jello cranberries. Get the fuck out of here with
But
that.
you
I
could
hate
make
that
it. You
shit.
could make it. You could make it yourself though. You could just get regular cranberry
Just give me fucking
mix
cranberries that are all in
and
like a
then mix it
cranberry
up.
sauce and piping
Just put
hot.
a half a cup of sugar in the cranberries, and you can make it yourself. You can kind
Yeah.
of make it just. You could kind of make it yourself. What
I
it's
like
better. You got
OG
a better
cranberry
consistency.
sauce.
If you can grind the cranberries up in the blender and then just add the sugar or whatever, you could kind of make it, or you can make it consistent, or you can make it sugar free. You can just put the cranberries and grind them all up and get it to consistency of a paste like, and then you could just use that, turn it into a paste, and then you could just add it there by itself.
Color crypto. I need a cooking with crypto show. Stat dog. Fucking stat. I need that, boys. Let's get crypto to fucking get a camera and give us a cooking with crypto show. I fucking need that.
Hey,
Hey,
hell, I'll be down. I've been cooking at those little home chef meals that you buy, and
I
they
want
send you
I
all
want
the
to see
ingredients.
crypto
I've been doing
make
that for like 4 months.
Now I got to
crypto.
get into that crypto.
I want to see crypto make fucking cranberries right motherfucking now, dog. I want to watch it. Let's
Yeah,
do it.
make
hey,
it up.
hey,
Cranberries.
Get
since we're talking about Thanksgiving, and I see my homie in here, Nene. A special shout out to
Oh, she
Nene.
Oh,
definitely
word.
She
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 good.
she just copped the cooking folk apron that you can
Yes,
all
she did.
get at the Finn's
She did
Tailgate
get one.
Network. Go get
Yep.
their bro. There's the aprons, there's the mugs, the shirts. There's all kind of stuff over there. But shout out to
Yup.
Nene. In the spirit of Thanksgiving, Nene will now be able to have a cooking folk apron while she cooks for everybody in her family. So shout out to Nene, man. Appreciate it.
Yup.
Shout out to
Cooking
Nene.
folk all
She's
Thanksgiving.
already prepared.
Yep. She's gonna be saucing it up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dig it? Yeah.
What about you,
Oh, Randy
Color?
Savage.
Well, I've pretty much just about either lost or been disowned by most of my friends and family over the years. So
God.
Mom and I are probably going to be at Flanagan's in Wellington at some point middle of the day on Thanksgiving. They will be having a full menu and serving a turkey dinner. And then we're gonna spend time Friday cooking another fantastic pot of chili while we're watching the Dolphins whoop the Jets' ass.
Oh yeah.
Things I'm thankful for: the new family I've gained here at the Finn's Tailgate. you know, my brothers right here that have all accepted me for who I am and all my faults, and there are many. But you know, just I'm comforted to know that you know, I have the space between the people in my real family is just longer. But you all be with me on Thanksgiving, so don't think I'm alone. And that's what
There it
I'm
is.
thankful for.
Word
Yeah.
up, color.
Yep.
Fucking shout out.
Yep.
You bastards! You vicious, heartless bastards!
Absolutely, color
Yep.
for sure.
For sure.
Oh man, but no, yeah, man. We're all here, man, for you. You know what I
We
mean?
all here, man.
But
We are.
so yeah, one of the things I'm thankful for is the fact that even though the host of the you know the founder of this channel is a diehard Canes fan, he allowed me to call Gator games on Saturdays.
Well, I gotta let you know. Can't keep all the riffraff out. So you know,
Which brings me
your
to my
money's
next
still
topic.
good. Your money's still good here, as they would say at any local watering hole. They don't care.
Hell yeah. But anyway, which brings me to my next topic, rivalry week. I will be calling the last game, Florida State versus Florida. CV83 might be making an appearance to call for the Seminoles. So
Who?
Yeah, I don't know who that
Oh, is
is.
that the film-based
Nah,
breakdown
who?
guy?
Nah, I
Does
don't
he
know who
break
that
down
is.
film?
Yeah.
I have no
Is
idea.
that?
I have no idea who
I
that is.
heard he breaks down film.
No,
Yeah.
that guy
Is
don't
that
even.
true?
I heard he's partially blind. I don't know how he's doing that. At least that's the excuse I keep hearing.
Yeah, right.
So
He
real
claims to
quick,
break down film.
Yo, I had to
no.
run back here and take myself off mute to laugh. That was fucking hilarious, bro.
What, the fucking partially blind?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good one. Yeah, that's the word on the street. So Cap for Life was asking the Hard Knocks Nacho Gate in chat. That real quick, because we talked about it on the first thing. We didn't mention this though on the Hard Knocks. Tyreek Hill's mom and wife, did they got married, right?
wife. They're married.
Yeah, and wife are sitting in the stands, and his wife puts her hands up to make a touchdown, and the
Knocks
guy
nachos
behind
out
her
the guy's
dumped.
hands.
Yep, guy behind her with some nachos got dumped on their heads. So that's what happened. Shout out to everybody in chat. Look who's here. Look who's here. Who's feeling festive? Mo, what's up?
What's up,
Mo came
Mo?
around for the Thanksgiving festivities, apparently. Hit the like button, everybody. So
Yeah. His mom is so precious. He's like, yeah, it was all running down my back of my pants and shit.
yeah, I fucking love her. Let's see where Tyreek Hill gets his boisterousness.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was gonna say too. Shout out to Reek, man. Well done, brother. Well done. I would definitely.
Oh yeah,
I
the
would
Mrs.
compliment you
Hill.
over
Mrs.
somebody
Hill
in
is
Kansas
fire.
City.
Mrs. Hill is fire. And I'm
Not
sure
gonna lie,
Mrs.
I don't
Hill is
need
a hell of a
record
lot
sales.
happier in Miami.
I don't need my woman to have record sales, bro. Well done, Reek. Just well done.
So next
Man,
topic,
that
Shake. I see you got
that
it.
Rivalry week.
that's Kenny. That's Kenny Vaccaro's sister.
Who the fuck is?
Remember Kenny Vaccaro, the safety
that?
from the New Orleans Saints?
Oh,
That's where he was drafted.
fuck yes, I know you're
Vaccaro?
talking about. No
Yeah,
shit.
that's it. That's his sister.
Oh yeah.
Small
Damn.
fucking world.
It is. Kind of like when Jason Taylor was marrying freaking Zach Thomas's sister.
No, this is
Damn. It's all in the family.
Yeah, 1%.
So yeah, man. This rivalry week is
Did I mention? Well done, Reek.
Oh yeah. No, we got a rivalry week. So not only I noticed that the NFL kind of did a rivalry week of its own because you got the Commanders versus the Cowboys, you got the Lions versus the who are they playing? They're playing somebody in their division. I can't remember.
Are they playing they're not playing the Bears.
No, they're
No,
playing.
I think it's the Packers.
Yeah, they're
playing
playing
Oh,
the
okay.
Packers. The
Yeah, because the
Lions and
Packers usually
Packers.
play.
You got the Lions and Packers, and then you got the 49ers. I believe the 49ers and Rams.
All NFC games on
49ers
Thursday?
are
Cowboys don't
playing
play
the
on Thanksgiving anymore. What's up
Seahawks.
with that?
That's the
Seahawks,
Seahawks.
yeah.
They playing. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All
They got the
NFC
primetime game.
games?
Dallas got the prime
Yeah.
time.
All NFC games.
But they're division games. They're all division games.
Yeah, I gathered that they're all interdivision games, but damn, dude, every game is NFC on fucking. What's Fox gonna do? Because Fox is the only channel that shows all the NFC. Is it? I guess because the night games will be NBC. But damn,
Yep,
I
and
hate
then
Fox.
Right.
and then of course the Friday game is the AFC East rivalry, Jets and Dolphins. Which, by the way, I think which rivalry do you think I say is the more famous between the Dolphins? Is it the Jets, the Bills, or the Patriots?
Bills.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say Bills as well.
Bills as far as
Well,
current, right?
I don't know. A lot of people say a lot of
the
whenever they
90s,
talk
they
about
were-
It
Dolphins, I always hear the
it could be
Jets.
the
The
Jets.
Jets
It could
throughout
be
the
the Jets
80s.
too. Yeah, it could be the Jets.
If
Yeah.
over the 50-year total, it would be Jets. But if you just break it up into decades, it would be like the Bills in certain era, like the 80s and 90s. Then the Bills took over.
Hell, the
nah,
the
because
rival
Patriots is slightly for the 2000s. You know,
slightly.
rivalry is the rivalry is the whole fucking division. The Jets, Patriots, and Bills. That's the rivalry. I can't stand none of those teams. So
I agree. I hate them all for different
yeah,
reasons, but
it's not
equally.
like Bears
Like I
Packers.
can't stand
Well, it just
I
goes
can't
for
stand the
100
Patriot
years. You know,
fans. The Patriot fans are the worst fans in the league, next to the Dallas fans. I'm just gonna
That
put
ain't
that
no
out.
fucking lie.
yeah,
That
y'all
ain't no
grew up
lie.
hating the Patriots more than I hated the Bills or
And
Jets.
and the
I
Bills, I
definitely
actually
hated the
knew
Patriots.
people growing up that we had a heated back and forth. And growing up, they were the thorns in our side. But I hate the Jets. I just absolutely hate the Jets. You can pick a reason. So yeah, I hate them all equally.
I guess if I was gonna say,
I don't know.
I
I
have
guess I'm like
more reasons.
the Patriots.
I have
Well, I
more
can't stand
reasons
them.
to hate. I have more reasons to hate Jets fans in different reasons, but I would say the Bills fans to me, because I don't know. I guess just that
Yeah.
was my introduction to the Dolphins in the late '80s, early '90s when I was young. Super
Right.
young, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, going to games. It was always the Bills for like my first 5 or 6 years of going to games, and like
Mm-hmm.
it was the Bills fans that we hated the most. And even when the Patriots were, owning the division, our true rivalry and years, because we knew we didn't have a shot because we didn't have a good enough team to overthrow the Patriots. It was us versus the Bills where we got up. I know we split with the Patriots and we were more their rivalry than
Yeah.
us theirs. It was the rivalry between the Bills and then sometimes it was the Jets. Now Jets fans, I fucking hate them. But I've partied with some good Jets fans too. So I don't know. Fuck them all. How about that? Fuck them all.
Yeah, how about in the college
Right.
week? You guys looking forward to the Michigan Ohio State game now? I think because of the sign stealing, I think the rivalry has gotten really.
Yeah. Well, real quick, one
heated.
other thing: the
Yeah.
Jets fans at least know when their shit stinks. I'm just saying. I'll give them credit for that.
Bullshit. No, they don't, Color. They're fucking still cheering this garbage ass team they got right now.
Well,
I know
they'll
what you're
still
talking
cheer it
about.
on, but they'll still tell you it's shit. They're perfectly happy cheering for shit.
Fuck Geno Smith. That's all I gotta say, Color. That's it.
No. Hey, according to
Fuck
Larry
Geno
K,
Smith.
they're not they're the most delusional fan base because he's in New Jersey, and he deals with
Yeah.
them all the time, and they think he says they're the opposite. They think their shit don't stink. Maybe it's
Yeah,
the
at
transfer
least
to move to Florida.
At least a Bills fan will pipe down every now and again. Jets fans won't.
Well,
Hey,
passing
what's
out
funny
from
is
wait. Passing out from jumping through a table does not qualify as piping down.
Okay, touche.
hey, listen, all I know is I don't see that dude Jets Gang anymore in our chat anymore for some reason.
For real, where did he go?
Jets game.
Yeah, there was a
Yeah.
dude named
Yeah.
Jets Gang that every chance he got, he said, "We're winning the division. We're winning the division."
Oh yeah.
And then he was gone.
Oh yeah.
Like that Forrest Gump
Is he even
moment, and
showing up
just
in
like that,
spaces?
he was gone.
He's not even in the spaces, is he, Shake?
No, he's nowhere. He's hiding.
Yeah, they're all
Hey,
in
look,
hiding.
it's Josh Allen is the next
Just like
Tony Romo.
Just like Mark, he's in hiding.
Yeah, where's Mark been? Mark only goes to the other shows. He doesn't. Yeah, he's too highbrow for us.
No, I don't even see him
Yeah.
on those either.
Exactly. He
I
made that
barely
clear.
see
He's
him
like,
there.
Yeah, he made it clear that we're beneath him. So we're
Damn.
lowbrow. He did. He made it pretty
Damn.
clear.
No, but what's crazy was the last time I seen him not before. He was a member still of the show, which was crazy.
Yeah. He just don't take. He knows we don't take too kindly for to spreadsheets around here.
Yeah, bro. Don't come over here talking smart with your lies.
Yeah.
And as for the Ohio Michigan thing,
We
I'll be
already got
excited to watch it.
spreadsheet Sharif.
I'll be excited to watch that game. That's gonna be a good game.
Who's that?
Yeah. Well, Ohio State and Michigan. I think in college football, listen, growing up and going to actual, I've been to Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee. I used to go to the Orange Bowl when I was younger with my father. That, for me, is always going to be the rivalry, Miami and Florida State. But listen, there's a lot of good ones, but I would say Michigan and Ohio State are definitely up there as well. So there's some good ones, though.
And Oregon versus Oregon State. This time they're both ranked.
Hell, I mean, you got the Army and Navy game is always a good game.
That's always a good game.
I grew up hating Ohio State, Notre Dame, Indiana. It's just those teams from the.
Why Indiana catch
I
the
mean,
smoke?
Because I like to fight in the Illini when I was not rooting for the Canes. That was not only my school, that's my alumni. I went there, but
word up.
the Fighting
Let me ask you-
Illini was my team.
Is
That was
Alabama
back when Jeff George was playing.
Nene says go Army, beat Navy. Shout out to Nene.
No, that was blasphemy, Nene. Even though I served in both branches, but most of my loyalty is to the Navy because I've been in that service longer in the Navy than I was Army. So no, Nene, that's blasphemy. Go Navy, beat Army.
So let me ask you this: Alabama's playing Auburn, right? So they're both colleges from Alabama. Would you consider that family feud?
Oh, damn! That's what we're doing, Shake. Wow.
Wait, isn't Auburn in Georgia?
No. That's they call it the Iron Bowl. Supposedly they're within miles of each other.
Okay.
I thought
It's kind of like North Carolina and Duke color. Supposedly it's that one tobacco road that whether you go left or right, it's kind of like that.
Hey, Crypto, is that why you're cooking with apple cider vinegar? Lene wants to know.
Oh
That's why I'm
shit!
cooking with apple cider vinegar.
She's saying you're soft, Crypto. That's what that means. You're soft, Crypto. You're soft. That's what she's saying. Wow.
Damn.
I'm not even gonna rebut that. That was
She
not
said
worth the rebuttal.
she said you got a little apple cider inside of you, Crypto.
Last time I checked, apple cider was pretty strong. You get it.
Turn up, Crypto. Turn up.
Don't be messing with my apple cider.
you speak of Ohio State and Michigan, and look who decides to pop up.
I know, right? This
Ali,
the man's
huh?
house I want to visit on Thanksgiving. Do tell, Ali.
Hey,
What we
Right.
got cooking up
hey,
on Thanksgiving, man?
hey, you guys say Ohio State and Michigan. I showed up like Beetlejuice, bro, or Candyman. That's what's
Yeah.
gonna happen here.
I
Listen,
was
to all the
waiting for
Michigan fans that are a bunch of fucking frauds around here can all go to hell because Ohio State's gonna beat that ass and make them say "Daddy" all day long. Maserati Marv is gonna prove that Justin Jefferson is a joke in this league.
Oh
All right,
shit.
so that's what's
Oh
gonna happen.
God.
Travion
Oh,
Henderson is going to run their ass so bad. It's going to be, oh my God. Harbaugh is going to have a hissy fit trying to say that everybody's rigging everything against him while he's stealing everybody's sign. So he can go fuck himself. Listen, Ohio State, they may not have the quarterback, but I think their talent surpasses Michigan, and that's my legit take. And I think Ohio State's going to beat Michigan hands down. That's what's going to
well,
happen.
I don't know any of the rosters. I don't know any of the players really like that besides your Maserati Marvin Harrison. So I'll give you that, Ali. I'll just say for the banter and the good content for the show, I'll just say go Big Blue. That I'll just say that.
Damn.
You know what's bad about this? Not really bad, but what's interesting is that that on game day with Pat McAfee and company, they were talking about who should be in the top 4. They were talking about it, and they said that if Ohio State loses this game, they still get in the top 4 based on their strength of schedule and everything. But if Michigan loses this game, they ain't getting in top 4. So I don't know. That's my take. I kind of agree with the premise because if you look at who they beat and all that, but I don't know, bro. I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Where's that game at this year, Ali? Is it in Ohio State?
It's at Michigan.
Oh, it's in. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys are in trouble, Ali.
I don't know, bro. I heard that my team is leaving the signs at home, so there'd be no sign stealing. So I don't got nothing to worry about.
Damn.
Good, are you saying the Jello's in the refrigerator and it's jiggling?
I've been saying it all week. The only sign that Harbaugh saw was Ace of Base back in the 80s or 90s or whenever it was. That's the only sign he saw.
A part 2 to that album is what you said?
Damn, Michael
Yeah.
K coming for you, Ali. Michael K coming for you.
Michael K needs to go on Amazon. It's a Black Friday deal. Buy some body bags because he needs to start putting some of his Buffalo Bills fans in them. That's what he needs to start doing.
Ali's all citing old songs and she's like, yeah, do this on third down. Can't you read the sign?
Yeah. I don't even know what song that is, Color. It's all you, bro.
Damn.
My man went Ace of Base. I'm surprised you the Don't Turn Around theme in there.
Well, I mean, the reality on that game, though,
Yeah, that's
Ali.
that's
All
what
I know from the
Ali wants Harbaugh to leave and don't turn around.
Right.
He needs to leave. He definitely needs to, bro. He needs to go coach in the USFL where no one gives a fuck. That's where he needs to do. He's not even good enough for XFL, bro. That's how much I despise this man. Listen, it's one thing if you're a good coach and you're winning and you're hot or whatever, right? But the fact that the guy had to cheat to actually win, he fucked with the integrity of the game. I got no respect for it, no matter what, bro. If how dare we hold the same ethics against Bill Belichick, and people call the Patriots the Cheatriots or whatever they call them, right? But we're not going to hold Harbaugh to the same standards. I'm sorry, I'm going to hold that man to the fire. They need to black flag that school, right? Because this isn't the first thing that they've done. If you go look up scandals in Michigan, the past 3 years they've had some huge scandals. I bet you don't even know that they paid $480 million for victims of one of their coaching staffs for sexual harassment and all that. Same thing that happened at Penn
God
State
damn.
happened at Michigan.
They
You
they,
probably
they had
don't
their
even know
own
that happened, bro.
Sandusky. They had their
They have
own
their
Sandusky.
Google it right now. You'll see. They paid $480 million in whatever settlements. All right, go look at it. And in addition, one of their coaching staff got in trouble for soliciting a minor, bro. Something to that effect, bro. All this stuff goes down in Michigan. They need to just blacklight that school, bro. That and the hillbilly fans that they have.
Damn. Michigan. The
There's two teams.
Hillbillies. Damn, Ali.
There's two teams I hate in all of sports, bro, more than anything. Bills and Michigan. Michigan before Bills, but I still hate the Bills just as much.
Damn. I thought Hillbillies was from Beverly.
No, that's where they moved, Crypto.
Get him, Nene. Turn it up, Nene. Get him, Nene.
I thought they was from Beverly.
Try me. I can't even see what Nene is saying.
Says Ohio State cheated us against the University of Miami in 2002, 2003 championship. So
I agree with color, bro. I agree with color. Those referees are the same referees that refereed the Philadelphia game against Miami this year.
that's
I'm telling you, bro. They look very familiar.
No
They look very familiar.
And the FSU game against the Hurricanes.
Because we all know it was a safety. We know. I know.
That
To be real,
safety was
though.
brutal. They just changed the whole rules on that play right there. You can't win a football game when they change the rules right in the game.
Yep.
To be real
That's
though,
ridiculous.
Ali, that Michigan defense versus that Ohio offense is going to be the show.
Probably. I mean, Michigan's a good team. Don't get me wrong. They got talent. I don't know, bro. I honestly think that if you look what Ohio State has been able to do the last couple weeks, their rushing game got turned on. Trevion Henderson has been really hot lately. You look at Ohio State's receivers; they're all coming back healthy. I think his name is Nchbuka or something like that. He's back. Freaking Maserati Marv has been unstoppable this whole entire season. I just don't know. And then you got Stover, who's their big tight end at Ohio State. I just don't know who's going to stop the offense at all, right? I don't know what's going to happen there. The big question mark for Ohio State, in my opinion, is their secondary. Their secondary is the big question. So that will be my big question.
I'll say this though, Ali. You know, to be real, the college football referees you should need to watch in this game because remember, it's a cheating allegation. He only got 3 games of suspension, really. And they're going to try to sweep this under the rug. If they beat Ohio State, they can belittle how impactful the quote-unquote cheating was for the sign stealing and move on with business at hand. But if they lose to Ohio State, and I'm just saying,
go ahead. I'll let you finish.
If they lose to Ohio State and Ohio State walks them off the field, they could be like, oh wow, that cheating was super impactful. They can't even do shit against Ohio State. They're nobody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear you. Trust me, I hear you on that. There's a couple things with that. First of all, the 3-game suspension was really just imposed on imposed by their own university, right? And I think the whole story with the Michigan sign stealing isn't over yet, bro. I think there's a lot more to come. They just fired a coach for no reason as a scapegoat, trying to say he had something to do with it, and everybody knows that he was the least likely person to have anything to do with it. So, I mean, honestly, why?
I can't hear you.
Yeah, he's cut off.
What's up, Finsanity?
What's going on for insanity?
Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. I was just saying that the whole storyline in Michigan sounds like perfect for Hard Knocks. They should have a college version. That's all I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Call it soft knocks.
Soft nuts, more like it.
Damn.
Damn. Damn.
Everybody hit the like button, bro.
Yeah.
Everyone hit the like button. It's rivalry week. Jets are gonna get their ass kicked on Black Friday. I wish Miami actually designed black jerseys because it would be awesome for Black Friday. To be honest.
That would
Actually,
be
So-
the Jets are
sick.
going to be wearing their black jerseys.
Oh, the Jets are wearing their black jerseys. I think Miami should have had the black jerseys because it's the Jets' funeral.
Well, the Jets don't have black jerseys. They have those dark navy blue jerseys.
No, they're black. They have black jerseys.
Do they?
Yeah, they have black jerseys.
Oh, they wearing the
That's it.
black ones. They gonna wear them this time?
Yeah, they do have black jerseys. He's right. He's right.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. I wish we got to wear those. That would be
So they
better.
win that one, yeah. With the green helmet, with the green, with the metallic green helmets. Why don't we have a metallic helmet?
I don't know. I'd like one.
We need a metallic helmet.
Fucking
Metallic
right, Crypto.
aqua.
Yeah,
What's
that's what I'm
going
saying. Or
on?
metallic fucking orange or something. That would be sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The metallic orange with the aqua dolphin. Oh man,
Yep.
that'd be perfect.
And fucking aqua stripe down the middle of it.
Yeah.
CCRR. I am actually a Cleveland fan when it comes to baseball. I'm from Ohio, obviously, but we're now called the Guardians. We're no longer the Indians.
Oh, man.
CCRR totally called it. That's funny. You watch that movie with the Cleveland Indians,
Wow.
Major League? I love that movie.
That's a cult classic comedy from back in the day, bro.
Of course it is. I love that movie.
Yep.
Yeah, man. I remember Florida Marlins got their first national championship from Cleveland.
Yep. Thank you. It's the only time Florida didn't get cheated out of a fucking victory
Mm-hmm.
over an Ohio deal.
No,
Well-
the Gators beat Ohio State too.
That's true.
Oh,
And then Ohio
shit.
State hired their coach.
Those are fighting words.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that's funny. What other
Damn.
games are
Hey,
going on
Shake
this
Money,
weekend?
does the Shake Money is the Gators gonna get a first down this weekend?
Probably not. Oh well.
Damn, Shake. What
Damn.
the fuck's wrong with the Gators?
I don't know, man. Hey, listen. Actually, I like their freshman quarterback. He's a dual threat, so I think they're gonna both be playing with backup quarterbacks this game.
Yeah, it might be an entertaining game because of that, but I don't
And
know.
by the way, look.
Fucking
look,
FSU is talented.
look,
Oh yeah, touche.
Okay,
That's
there
I
you
remember
go.
those now. I remember
those are
now.
the black jerseys, the Jets.
The night jersey, yeah. They wore that
Yeah,
against
it's good.
Buffalo, didn't they?
They got to wear it because it's going to hide all the blood.
Yeah. We should have. How come we haven't had our alternative jerseys? We never wore them. The hell's going on? The equipment manager,
To who?
our equipment guy. We need to come up with a new design.
I mean, I don't
Where-
know. That's somebody in the office, dog.
Where is
That
Miss
ain't no
Fins?
equipment
That
guy.
guy needs to be.
I
That
don't
guy needs
see
to
her.
be fired.
All right,
Somebody gotta get him
last
up out of
topic
there.
Here's the last topic of the day. Is the playoff picture, college and football.
Oh, all
I guess-
right.
Yeah.
Well, I know. I heard Washington moved up to number 2 in the college playoff picture, and number 1 is who just moved up to number 1? I just seen it.
Georgia should be Georgia, shouldn't it?
You talking about the
Bulldogs.
rankings?
Yeah.
top
Yeah,
5
the
rankings?
Bulldogs.
Well,
The
as of
Bulldogs didn't
now,
lose. Why wouldn't they? Why would they drop?
all right. Number one is Georgia. Number 2 is Ohio State. Number 3 is Michigan.
Oh, it's Ohio
Number 4
State.
is
That's number 2.
Washington.
Mm.
4 is Washington. They leapfrogged FSU.
That's what it was. Washington
Wow.
leapfrog FSU
Mm.
to the Final Four.
More shenanigans going on.
Well, I mean, you'll have that.
Mm. I don't know. It's a little fishy.
Well, FSU just lost their quarterback.
Yeah. Is he gone for the rest of the season?
Yeah, broke his leg.
Bro, you
Or
should have
just
seen that. It was so
Oh, well,
gruesome,
yeah,
too.
he's gone.
It was
I didn't see
gnarly
it.
as hell, dude.
I
It
ain't
was
paying
gnarly.
attention. I didn't even pay attention.
The only
It
other
was a
time I've
nasty.
seen
Oh,
something
okay.
like that was in the basketball game versus in the March Madness
Mm.
game. I can't remember who was playing, but oh my god, it was gruesome.
Mm. Is he a
No,
freshman?
who was the quarterback that broke their leg on TV? Like it broke forward. Who was that?
Was that
Willis
Theismann?
McGahee.
No.
Willis McGahee.
Theismann.
No, it was
The quarterback was Theismann.
NFL. It was Theismann, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess you guys are right. Yep. It
Yeah,
was.
Because
back
I
in the day,
remember
yeah, Drew
Taylor,
Theismann.
what's his name? The
national
Hall of
TV.
Fame linebacker Taylor
Hey,
was
no,
like, "Hurry up, bring the medic out or real
Yep.
fast."
He's like, oh fuck.
no, there was another guy too. Who's a guy from Washington? He played for San Francisco, then he played for Kansas City.
What's his name?
Oh,
Fuck it. That's
Alex
who
Smith.
Yeah, Alex Smith. Yeah, that shit was gnarly as
Yeah.
hell too.
He almost
Yeah, that
lost
was
his
a
leg
gruesome
because of
one,
that.
too.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
did.
it was torn in so many different spots.
God
It
bless
was
that guy.
nasty.
He came back and played and
Yeah,
shit.
how did he recover from that? He got the comeback player of the year for that shit.
Yeah, he did. Yeah,
That
he
was so
did.
gruesome that he ended up getting the comeback player of the year.
And nobody took it easy on his fucking ass either. I remember watching some of his games. He was getting lit the fuck up, bro. He
Yeah,
was
they
getting
did.
lit
They
up,
said
dude. Nobody
as
was
long as
taking
he
it
got on the
easy.
NFL uniform, they gonna come after
Yeah,
him.
fuck you, bro.
That's what
Come
they
out
was
here
thinking.
hobbling
Yeah,
your ass out here. Fuck you. I liked it.
they still
Oh,
was coming
man.
at him.
No
Yeah,
mercy. Fuck him.
yeah, he still was getting punished.
Yeah, he's a tough son of a
That's like
bitch.
coming up with all them crazy bootlegs and screens and what you gotta keep him out of harm's way.
Well, now, if we're going to talk about NFL, friggin' whatchamacallit, dude?
What?
The Ravens are now number 1 after the Chiefs lost.
Yep.
It's only temporary
Yeah, they
because
leapfrogged him.
they haven't had a bye week yet.
Hey, by the
That's
way,
true,
Right,
but
yeah. Right.
so
I
what?
think they got the same amount of losses though.
real
They
quick,
still got him.
since I don't mind you joining because you're part of the family. So I sent you the link to your IG. So if you want to come on, I personally sent you the link to your IG. So
I don't have a Monte Brown.
no, you're
Monte
talking about Cat
Brown.
for Life.
Yeah, she's talking about Cat for Life.
I don't know
okay.
who was that man. What's his name? Almost made up the gap in that last game last night.
I
Freaking
know
Swift.
DeAndre Swift, dude.
He
He's
made
a
up.
fucking
He made up like 30 something points almost. And I was
I
up
know,
by
bro.
40 or something like that. I'm
And
like,
dude,
God.
you didn't even have a starting tight end or some shit. Like, how the hell did you even
Yeah,
win that
right.
game?
Their other tight end
Gesicki
got
was
injured
out.
during the game.
He was on the bye, and I forgot. I didn't put Higbee back in. I know the Patriots was on the bye, and it was too late. I was supposed to put Higbee back in the game, and I ended up freaking having Gesicki in my lineup, and he was on the freaking bye.
You almost had 200 friggin' fantasy points. Shit was nuts.
Yeah.
This Fins is number 1 in the fantasy league right now.
Yeah,
Bro,
I put her
I've
at me winning last night put her at number 1 now.
Dude, I tried to trade Burrow for like the last 3 weeks. Nobody would bite. Now he's
Nobody
fucked.
biting.
Nobody would bite, bro. Fuck.
I thought you had 2 starting quarterbacks. I thought you had Garoppolo or somebody at one point. Didn't you?
I got Dobbs.
Dobbs.
Dobbs has been fucking good all year, dude. He rushes the
was.
ball. He's got a couple rushing touchdowns. He throws like 200 yards and 2 touchdowns average a game. He does
Yeah,
all
he's
right
good for
me.
fantasy.
Yeah, he does all right. I don't know.
His running and his passing touchdowns help him a lot.
to just close the book on the fantasy thing. I'm only 1 win out from the top, but damn, dude, my team is nowhere near as good as like the top 4 people in the league. Like they've got some solid
Yeah.
rosters. Ball So Hard has a solid roster. KP's got a solid roster. Miss Fins has got a solid roster, and somebody else, Guardians of the End Zone has a solid roster. Those 4 rosters are fucking good.
Greg is pretty good too.
Yeah, Miss Spence left Gasecki for dead, so that's how I ended up with him on my roster.
All right.
So, Miss Fins, you left them for dead.
She ain't dumb. Miss
Gasecki's not
Fins
gonna
ain't
be
playing no
happy.
favorites in her fantasy, dog. She keeps those 2 fantasies separate.
Right.
So check this out. Bills. Check this out. The Buffalo Bills got the Eagles, the Chiefs, and the Cowboys, and they're already they're a 1 seed out of the playoffs. They're
Yeah, they're the
literally
8th seed right now.
Yeah.
The 8.
Yep.
Oh, wait a minute.
Yep. And
Who's
they go
now?
through the Bills.
Oh, the Bills. Oh, okay.
They
But
gotta play
you know
the
what,
Eagles,
though?
the Chiefs, and the Cowboys.
Oh, they moved up 1 slot. I thought they was like 9th. So this
They
week they
just
moved up 1.
beat the Jets, so and that's a division win, so they got
Okay.
up to 8, but they're still out of the hunt, quote unquote, or they're in the hunt, but they're out of seeding for the first
seeding,
3
right.
whatchamacallit,
Wild
wild card teams. And they're behind. Who are they behind? Who's in the wild card spots? I know, like,
Must be Houston then.
All right, I'll rattle off
Houston's
the
one
top
of them.
7 right now.
Oh,
It's
no,
Pittsburgh
Cleveland.
at
I'm mad.
7, Houston
Pittsburgh
at 6, Cleveland at 5, Miami at 4, Jacksonville at 3, Kansas City at 2, and Baltimore at 1.
Okay. So
say
Houston
it
went up
again.
1 slot.
Start from 1 and go backwards, Shake.
Okay. So it's hold on.
Chiefs.
Damn it, man.
Well, the Ravens, the Chiefs.
Hold on, standing.
I'm
going. Ravens.
It's Ravens, Chiefs, Jacksonville.
Chiefs, Jacksonville,
Miami.
Miami, Cleveland, Houston, and Pittsburgh.
Damn, so Pittsburgh's still in there too.
And then the last 3, the 3 teams that are in the hunt is Buffalo, Indiana, and Denver.
Oh, damn.
I can't
Indiana
believe
got up to number 9. Shit.
Indiana and Denver
God
are
damn.
still in the
And they don't even have
hunt.
a quarterback.
Who would have thought? Who would have thought Indiana and Denver would still be in the hunt this late in the season?
Right. And any
Can't believe it.
2-game slide by any of those teams in the middle, Denver or could leapfrog, or Indiana could find themselves in the hunt. Damn. Did they lose their quarterback for the whole season, or is he coming back?
Who's that?
AR-15.
Yeah, he's on for the
Is
season.
he out for good?
Yeah, he's out for
damn.
good.
See, so they riding the Minshew train the whole way.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
so here's the thing. Like,
you got Jonathan Taylor though.
Think of the teams in the AFC that I mean, they're not necessarily out of it, but think of the teams that are in deep shit. Like the Bengals are pretty much out of it. They've lost Burrow. The Browns, who are in it right now in the wild card seeding, have lost Deshaun. I mean, it's just a weird year. Who's the other? What other quarterbacks have gone down?
And you know
who is the other quarterback? Oh, well, the Colts quarterback has gone down. The Jets starting quarterback has gone down. How many starting quarterbacks have gone down this year? This is crazy.
I don't know, but I can't stop watching that.
Don't forget Kirk Cousins.
Can't stop watching that Schulerberger falling on everybody.
What is it?
Don't forget about the Giants. They lost 3 quarterbacks.
Yeah, the Giants
lost 3 quarterbacks. Yeah,
so many teams have lost starting quarterbacks. I mean, this is like
half the league. Quarterbacks.
Well,
down
you know what's odd
injured.
is that like the NFL is going to look to capitalize on this quarterbacks going down like that. Is this going to devalue the quarterback position? Is it going to kick the NFL in the butt to raise the roster amount and have it. They've already got the third string
What, 66
emergency
man roster?
quarterback that doesn't count on your roster when on game day. So they've already got that worked out. Changes be a coming. These guys, all these teams with all these high hopes to have all these starting quarterbacks go down. I mean, it's nuts. I mean, the Raiders starting quarterback went down.
League.
Like half the damn league.
Oh, don't forget the Rams. The Rams too.
Yeah.
The Rams.
The Rams too.
The
Rams
Rams
went down for a while.
I mean, let's just rattle off teams with their starting quarterbacks that have gone down right now. Okay, let's see: the Bengals, the Rams, the Vikings, the Jets, the Giants, the Colts.
The Colts, Giants, Cleveland, the Raiders.
Cleveland,
Bam,
the Raiders.
The Patriots count because their quarterbacks are just so bad they might as well go down.
Yeah, you can say that. Yeah.
Atlanta?
No, we can't.
You might as well say them, right? Atlanta. Yeah, Atlanta lost theirs.
Okay.
Raiders are gone, right? Yeah. Baker was good. Did he go on? Is he playing?
Baker's still around.
No, Carr went down, didn't he? For the Saints? Because I think I saw Taysom Hill in there
Purdy
for a while.
went down temporarily. Not
that doesn't count.
He went down temporarily.
No temporary. I'm talking about teams who aren't going to be getting back their quarterback they started off with.
Okay, all right.
So that's 9
what
teams
about
right there.
The
9
Colts?
teams, yeah.
I already got the Colts.
Okay.
Trying to think, is any other teams
that went down? Yeah, that was it because the Colts in that division.
What about
Tennessee? Tennessee ain't getting their quarterback back, are they?
Yeah, but it's not because Tannehill went down with injury though. He's still around. He could still play.
I don't know.
So 9 teams.
Rule out.
9 starting quarterback injuries in the league. A little over halfway through the season. It's crazy.
Yeah, but then if you can add other teams that temporarily lost their quarterback for at least 2 or 3 games.
Yeah, I mean, long gone are the days the quarterback's there every fucking single game.
The Bears lost their quarterback for 4 games.
That's true.
Yeah.
Again, if we're going to the point of the conversation with the devaluing of the quarterback position, you could take all that data and be like, hey, look, these guys are making $50 million a year. These guys make $50 million a year, and when they go down, the team is completely handcuffed. We got to figure out a way that it doesn't hurt the product.
Right.
Huh.
That sucks. Do they need to bubble wrap the rest of it and have minutes, what they call them, like they do in NBA? Freaking restricting the minutes and shit for these last 4 or 5 games.
Well, see, that's kind of what I was thinking.
Minute restriction
Crypto,
now.
That if they do a thing where if they extend the season 4 more games, but give 2 bye weeks, you know what I'm saying, or 4 more games, and a quarterback has to take one of those games off in the year. They have to minimally a healthy scratch. Every player on the team has to have a healthy scratch, every week. They gotta have 6 players healthy scratch that are percentage to rotate the roster in, and then they bring say the roster from 53 to 60 on the starting rosters. That would be pretty cool. What's up, Miss Vince?
And by the way, send her the link if you want to.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, I sent her the link. She was a little shy, so she didn't want to disrespect you guys. And not know if you guys didn't say it was okay, so.
Come on through, Finsanity.
But actually, that's very interesting, Capitan. But I feel like that'll be too taxing for the players, anyways. It's too much physically. They're already.
They get time off though.
They're gonna have to do that though, Miss Fins. They're gonna have to figure it out in some way with an extra bye week and a couple more games to expand into Europe like they
When
want
are
to
we
do.
gonna have? When are we gonna have the Super Bowl in March?
In March, yeah,
They
early March, you have a spring Super Bowl.
Gross, 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 man. What are we
Yep.
talking about?
maybe they
Have
just
it in
start the
March,
season.
goddammit.
Listen, they've already gotten rid of
Awful.
one preseason game. They could freaking get rid of 2 preseason games or have no preseason games, and there you go.
There you
They
go.
know
Just
they
start
need
right
the
out of the
preseason
gate.
games.
August 1st.
You do that, you're gonna have crappy football in the first couple weeks, and no one's gonna watch that. That's not
You
what
They're
could
they're
have
gonna
it in the
have
summertime. Just start the regular season in August.
they're
I mean,
gonna they're gonna have to extend it a month, 4 more weeks in some way. Maybe 2 more weeks at the end and 2 more weeks in the front, and take away one of the preseason games. That's going to be a way to do it, because and then say you have 3 more games a year, but now you have 2 bye weeks a year. And they're going to need to do this because they're going to have a whole separate 4 teams or 6 teams or whatever they're going to have to do on an expansion
Now we're
league
brainstorming.
into the other markets that they want. And what I mean by other markets, so say they have 4 teams in Europe, 1 team in Mexico, and 1 team in Canada. You know what I'm saying? So then how are they going to break up these divisions?
Brazil.
And I don't know about Brazil. It's kind
One
of,
team in Canada. We're
yeah,
gonna have the
like,
North American Conference, the European Conference, the Asian Conference,
yeah,
and
the
the African
international
Conference.
conference, the African conference. Yeah, damn, now we're all worldwide, bitches. Well, one day, yeah, probably. One day, yeah,
Right.
probably. There'll be a
Nah,
150-man roster or something stupid like that. You're,
Right.
but again, so if you're to do that, and think about the money and how they could then go to guys like Patrick Mahomes to go, well, listen, Patrick, you're going to be playing, a couple more games every year, but you're going to be off this minimum amount of games every year too. So, like,
Yep.
I don't know, they're gonna have to figure it in a way to go beyond the league that they have now. Just the only way.
Yep.
It's
You
America,
got a
dude.
healthy
If we don't
built
grow,
into the
we
schedule.
die. If we don't grow, we die.
Yeah, we got to expand it, make it a global league.
That's it.
no, you don't. No, you
Man, I
don't.
can't wait. I can't wait for
Miss Finch, you're being selfish. This is not all about the Americans. We got to expand it
I can't
globally.
wait to
Last time I
watch
checked,
their
where's the
Germanic league
NBA?
versus the Slavic league. Like, that's gonna
Where's
be a
the NBA?
slugfest.
When's the NBS? Where is the NBA?
Yeah,
The
but
NBA is, but they got the global players coming here.
Okay. Where's the NHL?
well, they
It's in
got Canada.
America.
They got Canada
They
teams
got
in the
Canadian
NHL.
teams, though. Right.
First of all, of course they got Canada. It's right there. They're cousins. Like at this point, please. But no. What are we in? What is this? Flag
Hell,
football
baseball
now?
even got Canadian teams.
Exactly. So let them have their own. Oh, we're gonna have 8 teams. Our international league is gonna be by itself. Like, stop. This is American football. We're gonna keep it.
Okay, then that means that our Super Bowl winners got to play their Super Bowl winner to make it truly world
Yeah,
champions.
we
No,
need
it
to.
doesn't.
That's
No,
what
it
I'm
doesn't.
trying to get at. Well, that's what
It's
I
called the
want, Miss
Olympics.
Finch,
It's that if you're gonna do
champion
that, it's
of the
called the
world.
Olympics. It's called the
Right.
No,
Olympics. Do a
because
World Classic. Do a World Classic then.
Road Classic.
Baseball has it, the World Classic, every 4 years or every 3 years, if I'm not mistaken. Teams from all over the world, they come into a baseball classic. Last time
yep,
it was played here in
and the
Miami.
Uh-huh.
teams. But
There you go.
but
Well,
like,
do the
okay,
World Series winner play them?
well, no. So
No,
listen,
it's
crypto.
each
Like, but
country.
the players. So like Dominican Republic will have a team, but players from all over MLB on other teams go back to the Dominican Republic to represent them, and
And
that's
players in
Yeah,
Dominican
but yeah,
Republic
but
too.
the NBA do something like that doing the world doing the Olympics. What somebody go represent their home country, but
that's
they are
right.
NBA players.
Again,
They'll go back and represent. Like Giannis plays for his Greek team. He don't
how
play
are they
for
going to
us.
have more teams though? They're going to need more teams, and if more teams come for the NFL, they're going to need more weeks to play. That's it.
Yeah, they need. Yeah, they're gonna
Uh,
need them extra 4 games.
I kind of like the idea. Well, not really the idea, but Miss Finn said something about having the classic or something like that. If we were to
Yeah.
do something like that, I think that the European League, if or international league, needs to be a separate league to the NFL altogether.
Thank you.
Hmm.
That's what I'm saying.
And here's
Yeah.
why I say that, right? And it's not what you think. Like I'm trying to keep this as American football or nothing like that. What I'm trying to say is that already international investors, primarily the Saudi Arabians, people from Dubai, and different countries like that, are already heavily investing in the world's top sports. Everything from soccer, baseball, even basketball and F1,
Golf.
right? Golf. They even have their
Golf,
own
yeah.
golf league now, right? And
Yeah.
the Saudi Arabians, I want to say, own like 3 or 4 of the top 5 most lucrative sports organizations in all of the world, right? Well, right now, it's hard for them to buy into the NFL because the fact that we have so many rules and regulations here in the US for you to buy into the NFL. Well, to make it easy, what do you think about okay, you guys create a separate league in Europe or internationally, right? You guys can set up your whole constitution to that and everything like that. Meanwhile, we can partner and have the World Classic, like Miss Finn said, and still support each other in like marketing and in whatnot.
So
Go
can
ahead.
I
Go ahead.
piggyback off you real quick?
Go ahead.
Hmm.
I'm gonna say yes and no, and let me say it this way. I think it should be wholeheartedly all under the NFL. Period, in my opinion. I
Okay.
think it should be a different league, but under the NFL, where let's say we do, if you're gonna do it this way, if you really want to go worldwide and eventually get this into, 'cause I know we got flag football, but if you want to get it into the Olympics and do like the World Classic, like I was referring to, is you then are going to want to create like the EFL, the European Football League, under the NFL. Then you can do the Americas Football League, or where you have the South American continent and the African Football League, and you have that continent. See, you do it by continent, makes it much easier, and that way they'll be able to go ahead and have all 4. They'll have their own leagues, they'll have their own players, but it's all being controlled because no way do I want to make it easy for anybody to become. This is an elite sport, so I want the exact same
But yeah,
restrictions
but Miss
if you want to
Finn's,
have a
it's
team somewhere else.
it's like hard to get something like this to catch on that way without bringing superstars. You're going to start it from the ground up, teach an entire continent a new sport. I get that they know what it is, but like representation in it is all people like it just I don't think it would work
No,
that way
no,
unless you gave
Capitan.
them an expansion team with superstars that already pre-exist, the
Can I
Patrick
push back on
Mahomes, the
that?
Tyreek Hills in there to now
There
represent
would have to be an
their
expansion
place.
draft, obviously. I mean, just like any other
Let me
expansion
push
team,
back
there
Yeah,
on
has to
that's
that.
be
what
an
I'm
Let me
saying.
expansion
push back
draft.
on that real quick.
But here's the thing:
2
I don't
seconds,
think
2
there's
seconds.
going
I
to be
just want to say
any.
this last part real quick. Sorry.
I don't think it's going to be as hard as what people think, and the reason I say that is because the statistics already prove, and you already see it in Europe specifically. NFL is very, very popular. They sell out every game. Everybody is a fan of pretty much every team. They already know who they are. They sold out in 15 minutes. 1.5 million people were in queue to buy tickets for the Kansas City Dolphin game, right? And then you look at the statistics of fan bases around the world. There are countries that you would have no idea, but they have millions of NFL fans. Brazil has over 20 million NFL fans. Mexico, over 20 million NFL fans. Believe it or not, England is maybe number 6 or 7 on the list outside the United States with the most NFL fans, right? There are millions of NFL fans worldwide ready to support teams. They just need someone to hurry up, get organized, put a league together, and get people to investing in teams and actually get those teams put together. That's all they need.
Can I
Go ahead.
Thank you. And yeah, you're
Go ahead.
100% right with that as far as supporting a team. But let me push back on what El Capitan said as far as players.
Mhm.
No, sir, I'm gonna have to push back because how many Njokus, Okunawus, or whatever their last name may be that are you could say of African descent or some other place that may not be from the US and somehow they still get drafted because they
What
go to
about
college here
Antetokounmpo?
Agba.
or they
Agba is
go
from Nigeria, I think.
Yeah,
exactly.
no,
So there
I
are
know that.
plenty of players out there that they'll be able to go ahead and get players. It's gonna be
I'm
their
just
own
saying
level
this.
and their own quality.
Why would someone be a fan of a team of a bunch of guys, whether they have NFL talent or not, that's not proven against NFL quality ball? It's kind of like I'll give you a perfect example: the Canadian Football League. There's people in Canada that watch the Canadian Football League and stuff like that, but those are, if you had to ask them their favorite football team, they're not going to say the Argonauts. They're going to say one of the NFL teams.
They're probably gonna
And
say Buffalo.
well, whatever. It doesn't matter. Actually, they're probably going to say the Dolphins because honestly, the Dolphins are huge in Canada. But anyhow, my point is that they're not going to go with an art. What's your favorite football player? They're not going to say, oh yeah, Sammy from the Argonauts. Nobody knows who the fuck that is. They're going to say the Dolphins and it's Tyreek Hill. How do you give that quality of name recognition and brandability of the NFL to other teams without having a supplemental draft to then bring it all together? If you're just going to have a bunch of multi leagues, it's going to hurt the NFL product for the products that they're trying to sell. What we're talking about here is an expansion where now new cities across in other lands have recognizable NFL athletes and new athletes from these areas in which that they're now coming in that are going to be on other teams. There's, Ivan Drago is now on the Pittsburgh Steelers, but he came from the Moscow team that was playing. That's how I see it.
I
Give
see
me
what you mean, but let
Drago,
me
man. Give me
let me let
Hmm.
Drago,
me
man.
He's a
can
hell
you
of a tight
hear me
end.
out
I'll
with
tell
this?
you what.
Hear me out with this. One second, real quick. I think actually wait, where did he go? I was Capitan. Oh, well, what I was going to say is, which I totally understand where he's coming from, but one thing that we're not focused on too is, oh, where are we going to get this quality products and whatever? We already have a product, guys, and it's called college football. And right now, only 2% of athletes in college make it to any pro league. So you mean to tell me there aren't enough college football players that wouldn't, mind going to other countries to play there and be stars? I mean, especially now with the
Oh, they'll go. The
NIL
college
deal.
teams will.
You telling me that if Mayo or whatever their name, I don't know, whatever quarterback is coming out, they're like, you know what? I don't want to go to the NFL. Let me go to
Hmm.
the European League and play there. There's plenty of product and we cook it every single year. It's called the NFL. It's called the NCAA. So that's we already have them. That's the thing. And then again, I'm going to go back to what I said previously. How many players from other countries do we have that play here? From other countries. Where did they go? College. And they're not from here, they're from other countries, and a lot of them are from African countries. Like, to be honest with you, the African country could probably have the fastest players, the strongest players. I mean, at this point, so yeah, it is the product is out there. It is absolutely sustainable with both quality players, in my opinion, marketing because again it's going to be under the NFL and somebody is pointing out a really good stuff. It took 100 years for the NFL to get to this point. It's not going to be in a couple of years to get everything up and running, but it's already there. It's already there. And to take the playbook from somebody else mentioned it too. There are plenty of players that get gone out of the NFL that are still pretty good players. Well, instead of just staying at home, they can simply just go and they can, instead of just, being out of the league, oh, you got rehab, you got injured, whatever, you can go into one of those European leagues or American team, America's league or whatever, African league, and restart your career there as well. So all that's there. It's already kind of set, in my opinion. A lot of subpar leagues have failed in the U.S. That's in the U.S., but people are thirsty outside the U.S. And again, we have plenty of product, in my opinion. But that's all I want to say when it comes to that. Where did that league go?
Yeah. Also, the level of competition too. It's like, you know what I mean. It's like, look, everybody loves baseball, but they don't want to watch. Nobody wants to watch two-way baseball. Nobody wants to watch. Nobody is going to tune in for minor league baseball. You know what I mean?
Actually, they get sold out sometimes more than major
No,
league.
I'm talking about because they're in cities that like where I live. I'm talking about nobody's going to watch it. Nobody's going to tune in to watch a minor league game.
I see what you mean. Again.
People will go to the minor league football game, especially if they're in a city like mine, where I live. Hell yeah, because there's nothing to do. But they're not going to watch it on TV.
Maybe, perhaps. We'll see. I mean, again, it takes time, but I do think that they do have. Sounds like you were saying NCAA, CFL, and XFL combined. Maybe that's probably it. So, but I still think that there's plenty of product out there, plenty of players for them to build leagues in. So that's just my opinion.
Yeah.
Anyways, Gentle Peace. I don't know where everybody else went. I guess I'll talk to
We're gonna wrap
everybody.
this up anyway, man. I appreciate everybody for joining us, man. This was another TMI Tuesday, and we'll be tomorrow. I will be doing the drive time.
What time?
Open panel at 6:00, from 6 to 8. And then me and Crypto will be doing our very first live Insomnia episode at 2:00 in the morning, and we'll drop the panel at 3 for a little bit. So
2:00 in the morning? Holy smokes!
Yep. So if you're basting your turkey at that time, hop on over and join in.
I might actually have to do that. Well, I'll be live tomorrow morning, guys, and I'll be doing my Thanksgiving giveaways tomorrow morning. So definitely come check out Miss Fins for sure.
For sure.
Yep.
All right. With that being said,
fins up.
Fins up, baby.
Fins up, baby.